This HackerRank challenge is for day 5 and it's called loops. The task is very simple. Given an integer called n, print its first 10 multiples. Each multiple has to be printed on a new line. So they give us an example. Let's say the value of n is 3. Then we need to print 3 times 1 equals 3. Then we move to the next line and we have 3 times 2 equals 6. And we continue until we reach 10. This is a repetitive task, so we're going to use loops. But because we know how many times we want to repeat this task, it makes sense to use a for loop. If we use a for loop, then we can start the value of I at 1, and then at every iteration, we can increase the value of I by 1 until we reach 10. If you look at my right, I have the solution. I've written here, solution starts here. This is the comment. And then right below it, I have 2 lines of code. So here I'm saying I starts at 1, and I want this loop to run 10 times, from 1 all the way to 10. Notice here I have less than or equal, and then at every iteration, I increment I by 1. What I want to do each time I'm going through that loop is print a string using cout. The first thing that I want to print is the value of n. So for example, like I said, if n equals 3, the string at every line is always going to start with 3 because it's 3 times 1, then 3 times 2, and so on. Here I have the multiplication operator, but as a string, and I can represent that using the X letter from the alphabet. Then after that, I want to print the value of 1. So for example, 1 here, or 7, 9, and so on. And then here I have the equal sign. So this is what you see here. But keep in mind that we need to add the spaces as well. And then here I have the results of the calculation. 3 times 1 equals 3, but 3 times 8 is 24, for example. So what this is going to print here, n times I, is the result. So 9, 18, and so on. And finally, I add end line because I want the next string to be printed on the next line. So that's it for the code. I'm going to run it now. We've passed the sample test case 0. So now I can submit this code. And we've passed the 3 test cases. So that's it for day 5 called loops. If you like my solution, please subscribe to my channel and I'll catch you next time.